So the tefillin, רבותיי, the Torah said, וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך. It needs to be on your hand. Where is my hand? Oh, this is my hand. Maybe, let's open it up. Maybe I should put the tefillin, let's say, example, karaim. You know what's karaim? Karaim is coming from word, it's called mikra. The karaim people said, מה זה ידיך? On your hand. They used to wear tefillin, Shlomo, like this way. Your hand? Correct? Is not your hand? Anna, Levi, is not right? The pasuk said, put on your hand. Here you go. But Chachamim was teaching us that tefillin has location, not just has meaningful for location. When you put on the head, it's right here. Where's the brain? You know, when the baby was born, there's a soft part. Nachon? Soft part right here. Tefillin needs to be here, the soft part. So he has control to the brain. And tefillin of the hand, not just regular on the hand. It needs to be on the hand, going close to the heart. Heart is here. Okay? Close to the heart. So this will torch the heart. Needs to be the tefillin, not just regular on the hand. That's the place of the tefillin. So what about someone like Yehuda? He has tefillin on his right hand. He's lefty. Still. First of all, because he's lefty, what is what I'm saying? I'm talking about him. He's lefty. On sa prava ruka. So bemet b'kavanah, the original one is like the same thing. You have heart here. By the way, the prophet said we have also right heart also spiritual. Yes. When I told you prava stana, told you spiritual. Da. But still, anyway, because he's lefty, I saw one rabbi in Israel. When you built that tefillin, he was wearing 2 tefillin, and then after tefillah, I saw you wearing another 2 tefillin on the right hand without bracha again. I said, why you do that? He said, because I'm lefty. I don't know. Some poskim said even lefty used to put on the left hand, so that's why you have 4 tefillin. This rabbi. I was in his lecture in Israel. 4 tefillin on the left and the huh?
What is the right way there?
He doesn't know. Till Mashiach gonna come, he doesn't know. That's why you do both. But anyway, lefty is left hand, is right is left hand. Because the Torah said, the Torah didn't say al yadecha. The Torah said yadcha. מה זה ידך? The Torah said your weakened hand. So because the lefty, his weakened hand is right. You put on the right hand. But anyway, when you put tefillin, it has to be on this part that torch to the heart. Okay? Going to the heart. That's very important that going to the heart. And sometimes people put tefillin like this. What is your muscle? Oh, look at this. No, tefillin needs to be down. And this part, you see this part, the tightness here that you see? The knot. Effect. Yes. So this knot, Rabotai, I'm making a video, that's why I'm sure. Yeah, but knot needs to be touching the tefillin. Touch. Some of the poskim said this is the nachat tefillin. When you make it touch, it has to be touched. You see, like this way, you put it touch, and then when you put the tefillin, you tie it more on top of it, and one more time like this, so it touches, really touch it. You see? Well, make sure it's always going to be tight. Always. So with this one, look.
Make sure this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Chachamim said, when you say the Bachal Anech Tefillin, it's about the tightness. That's, some poskim said, this is the Anechat Tefillin. They say, Anech Tefillin, Asher Kijat Hatzon Anech Tefillin, you make it tight. That's it Tefillin. Make it tight, like this way. You see, you make it tight, and then you put one, and now we take the second one. You see, still, it's not closing. So I pick it up. I pick it up, and now I tie it again with this one.
Okay.
That's why we're making another one. See, now it's touching. You see?
Okay.
Now it's touching. Make sure it's touched. Okay? That's when the plastic, you see, it's open up here. Why it's open up? Make sure it's good. If you put this one, it's touching, nothing like spread it between the plastic to the tefillin. Okay? What's coming up, as Basanel said, that you're getting leather shin. Bukva shin. Perfect. So, okay, you have letter shin. This is the name of God, shin. Because then here we have letter daled, and here we have yud. Like mezuzah, shin, daled, yud is the name of God. Shomer daltot Israel. Okay? Now, how much wrap we're making here? So, according to all the poskim, 7. Everybody says 7. Sfardim, Ashkenazim, everyone. The question is, if the first one is count as 1. Because when I'm starting, Michael, when I'm putting this one, I miss half. It's not full, complete. You understand? It's not complete. It's half from here.
Okay.
Now it's complete. It is complete one. נכון?
So then we have to do 8
That's
ones.
why. יפה, that's why. Because Faradim, the first one not count. That's why you do another 7. Called Ashkenazim, Chabad, the first one also count. You understand? But the most important tefillin, when we say Laneach tefillin, is this one. This one not important. This minhag already. This, the most important here, and the most important here. So that's why you make sure that it's not touching on top of your shirts. Back then, Karaim, people that, because they were not believing God, they were putting on the clothes that tefillin. That was the sign. That's why Chachamim was very strict with that. So if somebody put the tefillin and they have on his kippah under, make sure to remove it here and here. Here is less important for me. This is the most important. Here and here, to make sure that nothing in between the tefillin to the body. Okay? Now, after I make this one, like example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8. I'm stopping right here. Why? As respect, I don't want to put the tefillin of the head, the last one. I'm stopping here. I'm not finishing. I put tefillin. And why I put tefillin here? Now, because tefillin of the head is more important than the hand. But like a king, the king never coming first. First, I was sending a soldier, his advertiser. They're preparing, then he coming. Sending with here. We first are putting here, then we put this one. We not say bracha as long we didn't talk. If I spoke anything that not meaning to the tefillin, I have to say bracha again. Like example, someone coming to you while you put the tefillin. Boker tov, you shake his hand, so you have to say bracha.
If you don't shake hand, then it's gonna be bad.
No, if he needs you have to teach him. Listen, my friend, I cannot shake your hand now. I'm talking with God. Who are you? You know? Nothing. You cannot do anything. You cannot move your conscience from putting tefillin. Zero. Even sometimes you calculate something in your head. My rabbi told me you have to say bracha again. You have to be focused just with tefillin. Look how Torah teaching a mindset. If you do something, 100% be there. Don't do both things. If you do something, you're there. There was a group of people came to the Lubavitcher Rebbe one time, and it was very late to the airport. And then the Rebbe Lubavitch turned around and said, "Guys, we want to do mincha." And these two people really in rush. They need to go to airport. And now we're asking them to pray for mincha another 20 minutes. So they say, okay, not nice to say no. And then the Lubavitcher Rebbe he realized that these two people, they're not really comfortable.
Not there.
They're not there. He said, listen, if you decide you're here, you're here. If not, go. In life, it's really big meaning lesson. If you do something, you do something all the way there. Don't play. Don't sit on two. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you. You with this one, do it. You now pray, I pray. Put everything on the side. We call a left. Tiyeh there. When you do something, also with your wife. Lubavitcher Rebbe, when he got a stroke, exactly, it was Rosh Chodesh Kislev, we get out from the hospital. But when he got the stroke, his doctor from England came and asked him, how come you realize, how can you manage, like, you're all day in the same assembly with people, and this, when do you have time for your wife? She said, my wife is a professor. He's a heart professor, brain professor, no, I'm not a member. She said, my wife all the time, where are you? And he said, how you do it? He said, I'm spending with my wife 15 minutes a day. 15.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah, fair. But she knows which type of job he does. But this 15 minutes are 1,000% with her. Just with her. How was your day? Sometimes I'm with you, my wife. I go to a restaurant in LA, husband and wife in a restaurant, both of them on the phone. Just like a monkey eating. You're not really there. When you do something, you're there. You're eating, you're there. You're sleeping, you're there. You study, you're there. You decide not to do anything. Decide not to do anything and sit. Don't do anything. But whatever you do, 100% be that place present. We all need to work on this. I also need to work on that also. Because it's really little. So now let's go to the head. So we said tefillin of the head needs to be finishing where the hair is growing. So if somebody is not remembering where my hair used to grow, imagine.
Yeah, if it's goldy, what do you do?
Yeah, fair. So imagine. I know sometimes people say it's more comfortable like that. But what is the point if it's comfortable like that if you're not putting the right mitzvah? You understand? Tefillin needs to be a little more up. Like this. So if it's a little bit bigger for you and you cannot do it, also make sure all the time pull it up a little bit. Make sure it's on the right spot. And right here on the back we have a small gap inside, Over there needs to be the yud. It's very, very important. That's why, by the way, whoever has big hair, you have to understand, big problem for him to have tefillin. Big problem. All these young people that put in hair, you know, it's a problem for tefillin because tefillin not sitting on their head. Tefillin is on the air, like a gap between chatzitza. You know, it's not pashut bichlal.
Tefillin is supposed to be.
That's why a
on
man
the head.
cut your hair, especially if you're married. We need to be a little bit beautiful than a monkey. That's it. Where you gonna go? That's it. Where your wife gonna go? She's tied with you. That's it. Who needs to look at you? Just your wife. Huh? What do you mean business? Related business. I don't think business. Today we see rich people without hair. Jeff Bezos, billionaire. Baruch Hashem. People respect more money than your hair. I don't think so. Anyway, what else comfortable? American teaching us, that's good thing. I'm learning about America. Comfortable is first. What is comfortable for you? What do you need to do? Israel people, everybody wearing tight. Look nice, but comfortable, zero. Comfortable. I have something to do. This needs to be the right space. I don't care. That's the right, nice, no nice. If I need to shave my hair, I will shave my hair. That's the right things need to do. I will do it. That's it. אני באתי לשמש את קוני. I came to serve my God. That's it. So, and then we're finishing with the tefillin of the hand. So, Rabbi Yosef used to put, if you see in the picture, used to put tefillin like this. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You have just one line. Sfaradim does 2 line. You see? 2 line. Rabbi Yosef, you see in the picture, has 1 line. Okay? Rabbi Yosef has like this one. Sfaradim does 2 line. Okay? This is minhag. You see? It's minhag. He used to like this. You cannot talk. That's it. He used to. Understand? Yafe. Another you used to. Yafe. You see? This is minhag. All the just minhag. The most important part is this one. Chabad does this one. Okay? Ashkenazim does this one. Shin. Again. I said, Sfaradi does this one, this way. Like this. Our said has 1. Yafe. Okay? Yafe. That's why when someone telling you, oh, it's this way, this has 1. You understand? Every person, whatever you used to, but still remember this is a Sephardic way, you can do it this way. The hard part is when you buy new tefillin, this part is really painful. Especially when it's brand new, it's very strong, and here you get it very painful, you know? So we have to become a little bit like more, maybe loose it a little bit, maybe open it, whatever, it's comfortable until it's going to become more softer, okay? And then you put this one, and this way you put the tefillin, you're finishing, here you have your tefillin, okay? That's the tefillin you have. Here, you see, we have 1 bone, 2 bone. It has to be like this way, look. Guys, 1 at the bottom. Guys, you see first one at the bottom. Second one in the middle. None of them say on the third one, none. I see some people like this way. Where is the cover your nail? It's not true. This way. 1. Again, 1 here on the bottom, 1 in the middle, and the third one again on the bottom, on top of it. This order. Bottom, top, and again bottom. And finish. The same way. כאשר ייסו כן יחנו, אומר המשנה ברורה, the same way. You put the same way, take it down. So if I did this order, I stop all the way here, take off the tefillin of the head, okay? And then, another recommendation from me, you see this material, I wear it maybe for 20 years. This is the number of the glasses from New York, it's already been closed, that shop. Anyway, but I wear it for 20 years, why? You see how sharp it needs to be? Inside of this, it's not really all the time tight. It's shaking inside.
Oh, okay.
You know, you might to break your corner. Even a little bit not really tight, it's still fine. It's still fine because it still looks like square. But remember, tefillin of the hand, we have this one. Tefillin of the head, we don't have anything. That's why I'm recommending to everyone to get like this one. You can find any glasses store. You put it as respect. You know, we do mitzvot from the bottom of our heart. I put it on top of it, and look how beautiful it is. Tight. Respect. You know, respect. This is called respect. You know, when you have something important, you have your phone, you put case, you have screen protector, you make sure the case is strong enough. Why? Because of respect. You don't want to break. The same tefillin, Rabotai. I saw it for my father, God bless him, all the time. Tefillin, for him, whatever, tefillin, it was always, my father also. Tefillin is, tefillin, Kodesh. תפילין זה הכי קדוש שצריך להיות. Very careful. Tight is very nice. Some people tie תפילין, פתחון דן, דווי. No. Okay? תפילין is to be the most respectful things in our life. Okay?
אפשר עם זה לעשות או לא?
בטח, שמים את זה.
לא, אתה.
Yeah, of course, when you are praying, this plastic needs to be on your tefillin all the time. All the time. You take it off only before you take it off the tefillin. Okay? זה צריך להיות ככה, כל הכבוד, כל הזמן, all the time. Okay. And this one needs to be tied close to this one. So when you put the second one, it needs to be on top of it. На него ставить, что он, ידביק אותו.
Что, у меня даже такой нет?
Как?
Крышечки.
Okay, we can get for you. It's no problem.